The 89th Texas legislature is underway, and with so much activity in Austin, some of the most impactful policy discussions can slip by unnoticed, even on game-changing bills. That's where TPPF steps in, sitting down with lawmakers to dive into their legislation and ensure you're up to speed on critical issues driving the future of our state. This is The Layout. I am Jorge Borrego, the Education Policy Director here at the Texas Public Policy Foundation. And today I am joined by Representative McLaughlin of House District 80 to discuss House Bill 33, the Uvalde Strong Bill. Representative McLaughlin, like so many Texans, I vividly remember seeing the breaking news of the tragedy at Robb Elementary. How will your bill help prevent another tragedy like this from occurring again?
Well, what House Bill 33 builds on House Bill 3. And what it requires all these agencies to come together, whether it be the school police department, the police department, sheriff's department, DPS. They're all going to come together and have a unified training. They're all going to be on the same page. We're going to use one shooting report. We're also going to bring in our first responders, our EMS and our fire department also in this, so that all your agencies that would be at these scenes are on the same page. They're all coordinated and working together and doing it. But we're going to adopt one uniform active shooter policy, not one from each different agency like before. You have one for the school police department, one for the police department, one for the sheriff's department, one for DPS. This time they'll all be acting under one active shooter policy, and they'll come as a unit and work together as one. There won't be the mass confusion that we saw. There won't be a breakdown in communication. The radios didn't work or so forth. They will have a plan this time when they come together that we didn't have that day.
Now, some might argue that mandating new policies and trainings could put a strain on law enforcement or school resources, especially in rural areas, much like your district. How do you respond to these concerns?
Well, I'll go back again to House Bill 3 because your sheriff's already required to have two meetings a year with all your law enforcement agencies there. So I don't see where this puts a burden on training or whatever. There's also a grant through the governor's criminal justice deal, $25,000 if you need it to get accredited, and then an additional, you can go back for a $12,500 grant to get accredited. So I don't see where this puts a financial burden or a strain on rural districts, whether you're a one-man department or you're a 50-man department.
Now, what are some final thoughts you would like Texans to know?
I mean, look, this bill makes law enforcement come together. This is not about me, it's about we. Mm-hmm. And if we come together in all our agencies, all our deal, we won't see the chaos that we saw at Robb School that day. By these officers working together, getting to know one another, and training together, they're going to come together, and hopefully we never have that situation occur again. But like I said, communication broke down. Radios didn't work. Officers didn't communicate. It also makes us adopt one unified active shooter policy. Not the school district has one, police department has one, sheriff department has one, DPS. Now we're all going to be, when we hit that situation, we're all going to be operating off one plan that we've all agreed on and all worked together on.
Excellent. Thank you, Representative McLaughlin, for joining us today on The Layout.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.